Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I realized something. Help if I turn on my ring light. There we go. Hope you're all having a good one. Welcome on in, everybody. We are back again. All right. Hello, Kick. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. All right, let's jump into some monos. So yesterday we pushed it from 512 corruption to 600, and we're still slaying. I'm gonna kind of farm out a little bit here. I think I want to get some better pieces for the build. We acquired this yesterday, which is better, but not perfect yet. We acquired this Blood of the Exile T7 movement speed. Want a better belt. I want a 2LP Valdir's Chalice. And this is fine, but here's what I'd prefer. I prefer Vitality, Strength, health, percent health, flat health. Might be a tall order, but we were just kind of, you know, messing around, trying to get the right pieces of gear. Hopefully you're all having a good one. I think I'm going to turn up the tunes here in a little bit.
Stand down or die.
Yeah, he's dead. So let's see. Do I have a 2LP Salt the Wound? I don't think so. Okay, let's go ahead. Just give that a little slight increase. There we go. We got 1 LP. No, unfortunately that won't work. So I have 2 pairs of Salt the Wound, 1 LP each. This has got 28% critical strike multiplier. This would be a better upgrade, but I'm not going to waste my time on just another, like, a slight upgrade, right? Well, I guess I did on this one, but it's different, right? Okay, I haven't tried fighting the Harbinger at 600 corruption, but we were still taking out Rage pretty quick. Oh yeah.
This despair. Do you think one of these changes anything?
Anything useful? No. Is that worth taking? Sure. If it can become too OP, then sure. Let's get rolling. How much favor do I have? 300,000? Okay, well, let's just farm some favor for a little while. Hope you all had a great day today. Hump day. Hump day. We're halfway there. Well, no, we're over the hump. We're more than halfway there. Assuming you don't work on the weekends. Hey, what up, Computer Easy? How's it going, man? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're having a good one, man. Happy hump day. So what'd you do today, Computer Easy? Normal grind and out grinding crit chance for spin to win. Excellent. So are you a Void Knight or a Paladin or a Forge Guard, Computer Easy? You're all over the place, to be honest. Yeah, but you can all... I follow one guy build. Okay. But what's your class? I mean, obviously you're a Sentinel. Forge Guard Sentinel. Okay. So then this might help you. If you're wielding a sword and you put 5 points into Cyclone of War, you get 10% global crit chance base. Maybe you've already seen this and you're working towards it. And that's why you're grinding out critical strike chance. Because a 10% base is huge. Got it. No problem. You're doing what I recommend to do though. You're messing around. You're messing around, you're figuring stuff out. That's good. What up, Air Dragon? What's going on today? 3 LP fire starters? Hey. Purging some Xeons for the glory of the Emperor. Yeah. Sounds like a good time. The Xenos. Typo, this game has suck polish. Wish all games shipped like this. Such polish. I mean, hey, you called it right. Right at the beginning of that sentence. Typo. You were warning me.
I cannot do that.
No problem, Mary Jane. Sure, you know what? I'll take it. Okay, this could have potential. We're gonna want okay. Remove the health regeneration. Remove the health regeneration. You removed the wrong one. Okay, let's see. We've done a few. Okay, yeah, we've gained some favor. Let's jump out of that. Okay. Let's do this again. Unruly Mecha, what's up, man? You got a very powerful Sentinel build. I'm working on my Forge Guard right now. Excellent. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, we're trying to make it a little bit better, but the build's been nice. This is like 600 corruption. Feels good. What are you doing on Forge Guard? I got greedy. I got greedy. I took a slam to the face. Goodbye. Where you at? Where you at, fatty? Oh, fatso. We're gonna Forge Guard Hammer Minion build. Ooh, that sounds fun. I love hammers. They're great. Have you heard any major updates coming for the next cycle? Other than what's on the roadmap, no. The news that came out yesterday said they're going to be pulling content from cycle 1.3 and putting it into 1.2, but the cycle wouldn't be released. The next cycle won't be releasing until Q1 2025, so that can be January, February, or March of the year 2025. So it's gonna be a while. But the cycle, the patch is supposed to be beefy if they're pulling content from 1.3. I don't know how much, but they said they're going to be pulling some content. But they need to update that roadmap. Well, as long as it's some beefy content, then you'll be happy. Yeah, plus we got a ton of stuff coming out. Largely, this is why I think the cycle got pushed back. We got Diablo 4, Vessel of Hatred. That's a full-on expansion coming out in October. Then we got Path of Exile 2 coming out in November. They said as much in their announcement yesterday. They said, looking at the ARPG landscape, they're shooting for a Q1 release. Probably because this one, they released it in July, and then the next week, the Path of Exile, the Path of Exile leak came out, and this cycle just got totally shellacked. Not to mention the gold dupe that happened. So we shall see what will happen. Right now, they're taking a poll on whether or not they should reset this current cycle and all of our characters get moved into Legacy. And then we get a fresh new cycle with a fresh new race and a fresh economy. Because originally they were just going to do that, but then there was some pushback. So then they came out and said, listen, you're not going to get another cycle until Q1. So do you want the cycle reset or not? I personally voted no, just because I'm not going to devote that much time after October. You know, when October rolls around, man, I'm checking out Vessel of Hatred. I've already got the expansion pre-ordered. And then, like, I've been enjoying Hunt Showdown a lot. In fact, I'm going to be playing it on Friday. And Path of Exile 2 will be a good time. But yeah, we're going to go through a bit of a content drought. I mean, if you're somebody who has not played any of the other classes, obviously keep doing what you're doing. But if you want to stay in in Last Epoch, this game is great for just doing build after build after build on other, like, so many classes have so many different kinds of builds. So I haven't played a ton of Necromancer. I've never played Lich. Those are two areas I could go for. I played Warlock this cycle. I was thinking about doing a Beastmaster build. I think that Diablo 4 expansion is going to be dope. I think so too, 100 biddies. It looks cool. I like what they're doing with it. I was a big Diablo 3 fan. So seeing that they're going more in a Diablo 3... seeing that they're going more of a Diablo 3 path, I think that's good. Well, for me, I can't speak for everybody else, but everybody seems to be enjoying Diablo 4 more, and they've gone more Diablo 3. So that's kind of telling me something. I'm looking forward to the new companion system. I think it'd be great just streaming the game, getting to that new co-op. Like that co-op only, what is it, like a tower? It's like a dungeon or a raid type thing. Just being like, okay, chat, who wants to roll with me? Oh, I didn't even see what kind of arena it was. Okay, Phantom Group. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm not sure what I'm going to play first. I feel like everybody and their mother is going to be playing Spiritborn. Obviously, it's brand new. I don't blame them. I think I might play Barbarian again. Or maybe we'll circle back on the Druid. I played Barbarian in Season 4 and Season 5 of Diablo. I didn't stream Season 5. Spiritborn Basic B here for the expansion. Yeah, of course. I'm not going to blame anybody who wants to play it. Oh, Salt the Wound. I need these. I need Nemesis fodder. Though season 5 and playing Rogue, just holy crap. And you know what? Maybe I'll play Rogue. I've never played Rogue before. I just always like playing something I'm familiar with, but I'll never be familiar with Rogue if I don't ever play it, right? You want way outside your comfort zone? I don't know, my comfort zone is big and chunky. So that's Druid and Barbarian. Alright. Okay. my keyboard keep this? What the? My keyboard kept disconnecting. What in the world is going on here? One more chat. Oh, it's tripping out. I didn't know what that noise was. My keyboard kept disconnecting. I didn't understand why. Mike, do you control the ads? Yes and no. I have ads set up to play every 30 minutes. But I've definitely seen people people have told me they get ads and I look and it's not a scheduled ad break. I am looking for the wings one. What? Oh, no, I don't control what kind of ads you see. 50 Cent, that's either Wingstop. Oh, Popeyes? Is that the Popeyes ad? Oh my God, how bad is this? No. No, I typed in 50 Cent wings from Popeyes and it's taking me to an article from 2022. Maybe it is Chili's. Thanks, Mike, for helping. No problem. It was Applebee's? Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? That makes sense because they became the official sponsor of like fast casual restaurants for the NFL. I don't know. And then not Popeyes, Little Caesars is like the official pizza sponsor. I guess they're just gonna have every food group has an official sponsor of the NFL. We're the official milk sponsor. More advertising for them, sure. We're the official kale sponsor. Ew, I think I've been to Applebee's once. No, actually, I don't think I've ever been to Applebee's. I've been to Sizzlers. All right.
shadow will cover this world. Why then just be paid in ash? This hates, this despair, oblivion burns within me. This world urges do you think my changes anything?
No, you are dead.
You will be forgotten. Blackened sky.
Goodbye. You know, I've seen so many people say no on this poll. I don't know if we're getting a refresh. I said no. But here's the thing. I don't really care. I only said no because I had so many people in my chat who were like, what? No. I mean, maybe I should have just said yes because honestly, the damage is probably done. Like, how many people just heard that and they were like, I'm out. And they just haven't paid attention to anything last Epoch. No reason. Yeah. Do practice runs. Man, I hope they reset. You know, oh my gosh, this is gonna. They can't reset MG without resetting. Without just doing a reset. You're being honest, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be perfectly blunt, chat, and this isn't aimed at anybody in particular. Honestly, they should just do the reset because honestly, the only people playing are the people who didn't care or want to reset now. I think anybody who didn't want to reset quit playing. Like, I don't know how many of you were here when that news broke and I went live that day, but I had so many people in my chat going, wait, what? They're doing a reset? I don't want that. Oh, I'm not playing anymore. I'll come back at the next cycle. And honestly, that's probably what they're doing. They haven't even played the game. So honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we did get a reset because who cares? Might as well be. I just don't want to have to deal with my stash in Legacy, man. Yeah, I still haven't gone through my 1.0 stash. Now I'm going to have my 1.1.5 stash in there as well. I mean, if that happens, just playing it in the new reset, not even going to bother. Yeah.
The dawn of the black sun. My shadow will cover this world once more. Pathetic. My vengeance will be paid. Do you think my defeat changes anything?
Bye bye, Rye.
For a dead god or a dead world. Pathetic. Power in my shadow.
What up, Snow is? Damn, you play so well. I'm a complete cone with that build. I'm a paladin. I have block. I should tank. Dead. Clown emoticon. Oops. Do I got sure flip. I got you, man. Shred armor on hit. Yeah, I got you. At first, I'm like, do I got eyes? What? What's your build, eye flip? It's up to you.
Stand down or die.
Okay. Your solo self found. Yeah, but if you release one of them, are you going to have any favor in the normal one? Are you going to be able to use your build? You're going to be naked. Naked. Now, I already asked the devs that before this system got introduced, and they said, yeah. Oh, good. You're going to do it anyway? Okay. Let's see a naked eye flip. No, you keep wearing gear. The problem is, do you have any favor in your non-solo self found? You'll keep your gear. I already know that. Like, I've done it a couple times. It's just now that favors in the game and factions, Did you level up any faction rep in normals this cycle? Yeah, you keep worn gear and you keep what's in your inventory. So you'll keep this, you'll keep this, you'll keep this. Shards go away, gold goes away. You get whatever you have in normals. No problem. No problem.
Stand down or die.
Though I am curious why they won't let you abandon SSF. I mean, I've abandoned before, but I never abandoned in cycles, so maybe that's a thing. I abandoned in beta. That's bizarre. Hey, Bike, will you be willing Merchants Guild on the 18th? I mean, okay, so if the cycle reset does happen, which I don't know. Coco, did you hear the news yesterday? Yeah, Coco, the reset might not happen. There was enough backlash that they came out and said, listen, guys, there isn't... Okay, no. I need to tell this to you. So, Coco, in yesterday's post from EHG, they admitted that there was a lot of backlash about this, and so they decided to be more forthright this time. An opinion I feel like they should have done right from the rip, but here's what's happening. There will be no cycle in the year 2024. No cycle. Q1 2025 is the earliest. So that's either January, March, February, or March. They're going to try and make it beefy. They're going to be pulling content planned for 1.3 and putting it into 1.2. I don't like the cycle naming, but it's on the roadmap. They have each cycle named as cycle 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, and 1.5, but we can't see what's planned for 1.5. So they're going to make it beefy. And they said, with that knowledge presented, would you still like to see a cycle reset? Yes or no? And if you vote no, please give a reason below. So it is in the hands of the players now. So I have no idea. I mean, hell, maybe I'll just join Merchant's Guild anyway, just for the hell of it. 3 to 6 months. But I guess we'll get Primordial and maybe a Weaver patch together. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Quite possibly. So if there is a cycle reset, yeah, I'll throw EHG a bone and I'll roll Merchant's Guild. Since apparently that was half the reason why. I mean, let's be honest. They knew they weren't going to be pushing a cycle out this year. And then they push out this mid-cycle refresh and say it's because of the gold dupe. I mean, there's some partial truth to that. But I wish they would have just told us that, like, hey guys, yeah, I mean, so here, let me show you guys something. All right, I got this guy set up for Smite and Ignite. Okay. Here's the thing, I don't care either way. I whatever happens, happens. I voted no, not because I don't want a cycle, because I don't care. If there's no reset, then whatever. I'll keep playing. If there's a reset, whatever. I'll keep playing, and then my plan was to still check out Vessel of Hatred when it comes out. I voted no because that was more of an advocate vote for the sheer amount of people in my chat, my community, who were like, what? I don't want this. So check this out, guys. What's wrong with this picture? It's not maxed out yet. Okay, it's not maxed out. But I fully leveled all the way up to 10 in 1.0. Now, obviously, 10 was the max. When it came over to Legacy, I got zip. This is what I farmed in 1.1 in Legacy, just so I can use my builds. I got 0 rep carryover. Now, I've heard some people say they got their rep. That's great. I got nothing. And also, I mean, like, look at this. I played a lot in beta. I got a lot. Yeah, I got a decent amount of stash tabs. Not a ton. But then if we look at 1.0, and it's so annoying because everything's remove only. Abandoned buttons broken. Yeah, the game's a scam. No, I shouldn't say that. Somebody's going to clip it. Look at Babbling Bike, one of the last streamers. I'm kidding. I mean, how many people are streaming Last Epoch right now on Twitch? Okay, Curse is streaming Last Epoch. Okay, Nacho's streaming it. We got, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we got 10 people streaming it. That's not too bad, you know. Curse is out there streaming it. Nacho's streaming it. I've never heard of Ivory King, but he's got a good amount of people watching. The Great Reset, not many, so. Because if there's a reset, I'm not coming to Legacy, man. I'm not dealing with all this crap. All my stash tabs are remove only. That was kind of a feels bad moment. I was hoping that all my stash tabs from 1.0 would just kind of like merge with my legacy stash tabs, and that this would only occur, that this part right here would only occur once I was at max stash tabs in legacy, which I wasn't. But switching between both of them is just ugh. Oh, I put all my eyes. I wonder, is Smite and Ignite any good? Well, is this version of Smite and Ignite any good? I don't think so. My 1.0 version of Smite and Ignite, I don't think it's good anymore. I think it's garbage. It's 100% pure, hot, steaming garbage. Is crit chance multi just bad now? What do you mean? No, I don't think crit chance multi is bad. This build's not that great because it did all of its damage through Smite, and Smite got capped. What corruption was that? That was 700. Bruh. All I know is on Friday. What am I working on? Oh, I assume you're talking to Computer Easy. All I know is on Friday, regardless of the poll, I'm playing Hunt Showdown with my buddies. And if you guys are interested in me streaming that, I'll consider it. Otherwise, there's going to be no stream on Friday. It's the weekend. I'm ready to relax and shoot some cowboys in the dick. It's just the few times I've streamed Hunt Showdown, like, there's not a lot of interest. I get it. I play a lot of Last Epoch. So when I all of a sudden start playing a first-person extraction shooter, it's like, wait, what? And play Deadlock. Somebody invited me to do the play test, but I've been enjoying Hunt Showdown way more off stream, so I might pick up a bottle, dude. That might be fun. I just don't know if I want to deal with the aftermath the next day. I used to, like, in my 20s, bro, used to be able to drink a shit ton, wake up the next day, I was fine. Now, I wake up, I gotta deal with some pains. What's that game? Deadlock or Hunt Showdown or Last Epoch? So if you're curious what Hunt Showdown is, it's a first-person shooter set in the late 1800s. You battle against other players in a PvE environment as well as PvP on a map where you're trying to locate bosses, kill the bosses, take the bounties, and extract. You can also explore the map, kill monsters. All the while, there's the threat, the one you tentatively stream. Oh, okay, yeah. So Hunt Showdown. Yeah, it's a PvE extraction shooter, first person, set in the late 1800s. So you don't like have machine guns or anything. You got like pistols and rifles. It's Cowboy Tarkov. Now, unlike Tarkov, you, for the most part, don't find your items in the map. You come in with a loadout. You might find a gun that... You might kill another player and then see that he's using, like, an expensive gun and then being like, swoop. And your hunters have one life. So if you die... Typically, that's it. Your hunter's gone. You gotta recruit a new hunter, buy a whole new loadout, and go back in. Like I said, it's a pretty large departure from something like last Epoch, so I get it. I've streamed it twice, and both times it was like, what the hell is he doing? No. Well, yes and no. Hunters are pretty much purely cosmetic. But you can sort of craft your hunter to your playstyle. So, let's say... Yeah. So, let's say we're starting, I recruit a hunter. I then get to buy perks or talents is what they call them, but let's call it perks. So there's like different kind of perks, and you buy that with like XP that you've earned on the hunter. And so there's like perks like, hey, I like to use this pistol, but now I have this perk called fanning, right? So instead of just kind of like taking the pistol and shoot, pull the hammer back, shoot, pull the hammer back. Now I do this. Bam, 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 bam. What's that mean? Faster fire rate. There you go. There's another one called Iron Eye that I like to use a lot. That means when I'm looking down my sights, normally you fire and then it takes you out of that aim down to the ADS, so you can cock the gun and then go back again, right? Well, if you have Iron Eye, you just stay in that animation, so you can kind of track, because you get a little bit of zoom, and so you can kind of craft your hunter that way. But like I said, if they die, well, you got to start all over. And hunters gain XP through matches and stuff like that. But it's not like a hero type, like, this is David. David always has blah, blah, blah. And David will do this as an ultimate ability if you power up. But no, none of that. Oh. It's a chance to double dip here, chat. Look at that. 2 Valdir's chalices. Surely we'll get something good, right? Surely. Seems interesting. Okay. Yeah, I get like the sound design is very good in there. Like you gotta like have your ears peeled because there's no like radar, there's no mini map. All you know is you got spawned into a map where there is potentially 12 players. You're one of them. And there's kind of like audio cues, right? Like you'll hear a branch break. You might hear like there's certain environmental sounds. Like let's say there's birds, right? You can disturb a pack of birds and they go flying. And so if you're nearby and you hear somebody do that, you could be like, oh, I heard birds in that direction. You can look up in the sky and see what direction they're flying away from. You're like, okay, somewhere in that area was a player, because only players can disturb birds. So you know somebody's over there, and I've located the boss's lair. It's like right over there. Maybe they also located the boss's lair, and they're heading over there. Because the idea is kill the boss, get the bounty. You get the bounty, and then you try to extract. And if you extract, you get a ton of XP. You get hunt dollars, which you can use to buy better guns and equipment. No, there's revolvers. There's revolvers. And there's different variations of guns in there. So, like, the gun I like to use a lot in the pistol slot, because normally you can bring a pistol and then, like, a rifle or a shotgun. And there's way more to it, but the pistol I like to use is the Nagant. And if you use the Nagant a lot, you can unlock different variations of the Nagant. So my favorite variation of the Nagant is the Nagant silenced pistol. It doesn't have a muzzle flash, and the noise it produces is drastically limited over just running around going bang bang. Anybody could hear you and possibly come take you out. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Orange? It's going pretty good tonight. We're just chilling. We're talking about Hunt Showdown because I'm going to be playing it on Friday. So I'm wondering if anybody would be interested in me streaming it. It's a huge departure from last Epoch, so. Sounds like Coco might be interested. It's a first-person extraction shooter, so it's a huge departure from last Epoch. Oh, a massive departure. Obviously, this is a isometric top-down action RPG. That's a first-person set in the late 1800s, so, you know, you're not running around with machine guns and stuff. You're running around with lever-action rifles or bolt-action rifles and You're trying to like, you're trying to be quiet but also speedy at times, because there's also PvE. There's zombies that roam the map. There's zombie dogs. There's other stuff that can kill you that are not just players. Old West type shit. You love it, dude. It's a great game. It's a great game. It's different enough from last Epoch. It feels like, because I streamed so much last Epoch, it's kind of nice to play that because it's just a bit of a departure. Yeah. So you can have up to teams of 3, and there's 12 players to a map, and there's no like kill board, because if your character dies, you're out. You got to start all over again, and you'll lose the hunter unless you find a talent that is kind of rare called Death Cheat, which will allow you to keep the hunter. But normally, if you die in a match, your character's gone, you got to start all over again. And you lose all of your equipment, so you got to buy your guns again. That's why it's cool to try and find as much hunt dollars as possible. So, you know, if eventually you do go on a losing streak, you can still keep buying those guns that you like to use, right? I like to use the Krag. It's a bolt action rifle with good range, great muzzle velocity, so the bullet travels fast, and it's a bolt action that has 6 shots in the chamber. So, you know, fire, instead of like something like a Springfield 1866, right? That was used in the Civil War. That's in the game. And it's a breech loading rifle. So, you know, it's a big old long gun, and you go boom, fire again, right? You know, and so obviously something like a Springfield in that game will cost you like 45 or 50 hunt dollars, which you can earn hundreds if not thousands of hunt dollars in a round if you're playing well enough, right? But something like a Krag is like 350, so you're like, ooh. And then they got something like the Mosin Nagant, right? That was around in the late 1800s, so that one's cool because you can load it really fast because the bullets come in a long strip. You can just slam that into the gun, and it's a bolt action like the Krag, but with the Krag, you're loading it bullet at a time. So the Mosin Nagant's like 600, but it's got it, since it's a clip / magazine load, if you reload it before firing all the bullets, you'll lose a bullet. Your dude will go to reload, and then a bullet will go flying out. You're like, no. But there's a talent in the game called Bullet Grubber, which if you have it, then your character will just reach out and grab that bullet and put it back in. It's interesting. It is interesting. So they got a whole bunch of skins in the game that are based around the Old West. So you'll have guys with like Civil War uniforms from the United States. They got all sorts of different stuff. There's different times of day that you'll load into the map. You might load into a nighttime map, so if you load it in with a dude who's wearing dark clothes, you might have an advantage. There was one time I loaded in with a dude who was wearing dark clothing, and my team and I, we found a bunch of guys using the hillbilly skin, which is like this super white dude in blue overalls. Man, those guys stuck out in the night so freaking easy. I was just sitting in a bush, and I hear them running by, right? So I'm just getting super quiet because the game's all about the sound, right? I hear the leaves crunching under their feet. I hear branches breaking, and I see one guy running past me, and I'm like, that is the whitest mother... I'm like, pap, pap. I was like, damn. Get a suntan. Yeah, it was like WWF Hillbilly Jim, man. But during the daytime, that's actually not as bad. You don't know what you're going to get. So if I load in with a dude who's wearing all black in the daytime, oops, you stick out like a sore thumb. If we get a reset. Honestly, here's my opinion on if the reset happens, because obviously there was enough backlash. They now said they're going to put it to a poll. So my opinion has not changed. I'm whatever. I enjoy Last Epoch. I think it's a great game to play. So if they decide that they're going to do the reset, I will play in the reset. If they decide they're not going to do the reset, I'll play in not the reset. I'll just keep playing in the cycle. Yeah. All I know is, like, in October, I'm going to be checking out Vessel of Hatred. I don't know how long I'm going to be playing Diablo. Last time I played it for like a month. But then the plan is to come back to Last Epoch, and then I think I'll check out Path of Exile too. It depends. Brand new game, brand new launch. I know it's going to be free to play. They might get a ton of people playing it and their servers catch on fire and they're donezo. But at the same time, they made Path of Exile, so maybe they've already, like, this is their second game. Maybe they've already prepared for all of that. But hell, same thing happened at Diablo 4, sort of. I'm not a huge fan of PoE 1, more of an LE fan. Yeah, same here. I respect Path of Exile. I just like League. I just like Last Epoch more. Oh God, we're screwed, chat. Oh no. Can I ever push corruption again now? Can I ever push corruption again? I might be donezo. I'm gonna step out there, fight one guy, and he's gonna be like, pop, bam. Maybe I should just... Maybe I should lower it now. I've entered the hell corruption. That'd be funny if they, like, coded that into the game, you know? Hardest corruption in the game is not, you know, 10,000 plus, as if you hit 666. This one is a build guide from Maxroll. I've already put my own twist on it, though. So I did release a build guide video for this build, but the link to the original build guide is in the description on YouTube as well. But I've departed a little bit from what was there originally. I could show you here in a second. You still haven't beaten Aberoth, but if you can reach a couple hundred corruption, that's good. Yeah, that's awesome, man. There was one build I played. I played a meteor Sorcerer. I didn't follow a build guide, but my goal was 200 corruption. I think I pushed it to 300. The main dev, what was that, Judd? Yeah, so in the original build guide, they called for an Oracle Amulet. I took a Nihilus. In the original build guide, they called for a whatchamacallit helm, a Leonines. I took a Decayed Skull. Because other than the Champion Regalia, I would have no other source of dot mitigation. So I took Decayed Skull over Leonines. But right now, I have no critical strike mitigation. All right, you can't see this, but I take no reduced bonus damage from crits and no critical strike avoidance. But what I did do, I put 1 point in Blinding Light. I took it out of Holy Icon just so I could have a 5% blind chance on my hammers, because blind got changed. Now if an enemy is blind, they cannot crit you. And then since I had a couple extra points because of Nihilus, I put some extra points in Blinding Flash. So if an enemy gets smited, there's a 40% chance they'll get blinded. So that's how I'm avoiding crits with the build. And yeah. So, Mr. Orange, if you're still there, what have you been playing lately?
Stand down or die.
Just some different stuff. Deep Rock Galactic Survivors, some indie games. Oh, dude, Deep Rock Galactic Survivors is a great one, man.
Stand down or die. Did not do that.
Okay. Honestly, I did not expect to be doing this well at more than 650 corruption. I think this is great. Really curious how far we can push this. Plus, I would like to try it out in an arena. Playing a crazy top-down shooter maniac, quick fun shooter like GTA can play as drunk Santa, coked up business guy, psycho clan. Coked up psycho clan. Oh, and just hit an ad. That's always fun. Oh, that was quick. Oh, hell yeah. Coked up psycho clown. That's always a good time, right? Oh, you said coked up business guy, not coked up psycho clown. The coked up psycho clown sounds cooler anyway. But it's not like a game you just spend all day in. It's from what you're saying, it sounds like, you know, nice short little bursts. Was $5. There you go.
The dawn of a black sun. My shadow will cover this world once this hate, this despair, oblivion burns before you think my defeat changes.
All right, he got erased.
Thank God for a dead world. I can't. Power in my shadow.
Dude got fried. Somebody ordered the barbecue? Smoked. Yeah, I love me some brisket. Oh, I'm feeling this. Oh, we got a 2 LP. Let's go. The watches get totally, turned into an ice cube. Not today. Dead. And then I get one shot out of nowhere. What? No. Upgrade inbound. It finally happened, chat. The 2 LP has arrived. Now watch us totally brick it. Okay. So what we're going to want on this is critical strike multiplier and chance to apply frailty. Back to you, Steve. Or in this case, back to you, Orange. Of course, breaking. I'm not even going to slam it tonight. I'm just going to let it sit there. I'm going to let the what ifs continue. What if it becomes the god item I want? Yeah, let it simmer. Go back to it. So yeah, exactly. Plus, I want to make sure I have the right relic. I don't want to just slam any piece of garbage relic. Ah! No! Let me live! Oh, it dropped a unique. Red ring? No. I don't even care what it is. It's a two-handed mace. No interest. Anybody ordered the scorpion? Order at table 666. Ordle. Oh, boy, I run into an invisible rock? Come on. Come on! I want a turkey! No! Ah, I was sitting on the black hole. He grabbed me by me nuts. Okay. Screw you guys. Okay. Ah! Die, Rye, die, die. Yes. Can we get all 999 stacks of bleed? Yes. No! Oh! Did you just bleed out? So unfortunate.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Yeah, what he said. Are you not entertained? That is the question for tonight. Are you not entertained? Run! Alrighty, man. Gonna lurk off to watch some TV, chill, and have a good night. Appreciate the look, Mr. Orange. You have yourself a good one. Death. I'm not finished with you either. Get out of here. Death by hammer. I will infect you with my poison. The poison of blood.
I cannot do that.
accessories, idols, keys, idol, armor. Welcome on in, everybody. This is 666 Corruption. I am screwed. Death. See ya, nerd. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it right there. I got some stuff I got to go do. So a little bit of a shorter stream tonight, but thank you for everybody who was here today. I really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for the support, and hope to see you guys again tomorrow. We'll be blasting. Anyway, you guys take care. Peace.